Yeah, I gotta talk for the sign.
The whole world just saw you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Scott Newton, and I'm the principal here at Osceola High School. We welcome you to the 2026 Scholarship Awards Night. Tonight we celebrate the hard work, dedication, and achievement of our students and the incredible generosity of the individuals, families, and community members and organizations who have made these opportunities possible. We are proud to award tonight nearly $500,000 in scholarship money this evening to our students. Each one representing an investment in their future. Thank you to everyone who has helped make the night possible. For the first scholarship recognition tonight, we're going to start with Kristen Warwick.
Good evening. Tonight, on behalf of my mom and dad, I want to present the Steve and Cindy Frohnauer Memorial Scholarship to Atlee Thomas.
Hi, my name is Gwen Niedermeyer. My husband and I raised our 5 children on our dairy farm in East Farmington. It's been 14 years since our son died in a tractor accident. This year's scholarship presentation hits differently though, because there is someone in your graduating class who was at my house hours before James died. I won't embarrass her by naming her, but she knows who she is. At 4 years old, she had no idea the happy memories she would leave me with. Her parents trusted me to watch her for a few hours that day. I was pushing her on the swing while across the way my son was fixing his tractor. For some reason that day, she decided to sweetly yell, "Hi, James," and he took the time to say it back to her. They yelled hi back and forth several times until she was picked up. It warmed my heart to see my 25-year-old son take the time in his busy schedule to interact with the sweet 4-year-old in my care. A few hours later, James was plowing at the edge of the field when we believed the plow became stuck. When he lifted the plow, the tractor became off balance and tipped over in the ditch, killing him instantly. We are happy he did not suffer. We have been giving a scholarship in his memory every year, starting just weeks after he died. I didn't know this year's recipient, but I asked others about him and only heard good things. I learned he was involved in sports, as was our son James. I learned he has an excellent work ethic, which our son James also had. My family and I are honored to give this year's $500 James Niedermeyer Memorial Scholarship to Aaron Risedam.
And I'm here tonight on behalf of our local clubs to give out our scholarships this year. For the Osceola Valley Snowgoers, we are a snowmobile organization that's been around for more than 50 years, and we have well over 100 members going strong. This year's scholarships, we have 4 $500 scholarships, and we are handing them out to Kevin, I'm sorry about the last name, Schletta, Courtney, Schletta, Colton Everson, and Lexi Geyer. The other organization that I help represent as well is the Southern Polk County ATV-UTV Club. We are the local ATV club here out of Osceola, and we have over 100 members going strong and growing every year. We also were founded in 2019, so we may be new, but we are still very much part of the community. This year we have two $500 scholarships, and we are awarding them to Elise Pratt and Colton Everson.
My name is Jill Leahy, and I'm the director of the Osceola Community Health Foundation. It's my honor today to present two scholarships alongside my colleagues, Dr. Erica Helgerson and Foundation Board Treasurer Brett Carlson, also former alum. It's been a fantastic experience the past 5 years to read scholarship applications for your students. Very impressed every year. Developing leaders, great communicators, great thinkers in the school district. So congratulations to parents, teachers, coaches who are helping these kids along. Tonight, I think it's important to read a couple things about our recipients. One of the questions we ask is, what do you think about your community? I'm going to take a few minutes and read a little bit. Our first recipient for physician scholarships writes this: there are so many things that I love about the Osceola community, but if I had to limit it to one thing, it would be the people in the community. There's something special about Osceola that makes it homey. It starts with the people that make it feel special. From everything this small town has to offer, it is knowing the people who contribute the most to Osceola. I know everyone in my high school, I know my next door neighbors, and I know people at the grocery store. It isn't just knowing all these people that makes our community unique. It's the way we interact with each other. We wave, we greet, we make endless small, excuse me, I can hardly read this, even though I made it in large font. Let me go back. It isn't just knowing all the people that makes our community unique. It's the way we interact with each other. We wave, we greet, we make endless small talk. We gather and we celebrate all the ups and downs. We have a unique feel that's hard to describe, one that you have to experience for yourself. There is something in knowing that every season the Osceola community is still here, in every season contributing to the feel of home. Our little homes near the banks of the river are dedicated to this community. We welcome those who want to experience the beauty of our community. We give a helping hand to our neighbors who are in need. We come together to celebrate the roots of this town. It goes beyond the people in that we not only welcome others from other communities to see its greatness, but also we see ourselves why others belong in our community. I'll leave it there. And actually, I messed that up. Brett, you're gonna present first. This is our foundation scholarship winner.
Hello, everyone. It's funny, I walked in here and realized that the last time I was in this auditorium was my own senior scholarship presentation, almost 10 years ago. So, welcome back. But it was the thought I had coming in that there are so many incredible people in this community, and I think that's a testament to the community itself and the educators that we have at this school, continually building up students and getting them ready for their lives. So I encourage all you graduates, please come back to this community. We need you. I myself have moved back to the community, and I will never leave. I love being here. I love supporting the community. And students like Eleanor Hagan, who will be receiving this scholarship, are really the backbone of our community. Eleanor, please come up. Eleanor has shown a consistent commitment to the community and the medical field. We'll be pursuing the medical field at St. Catherine's University. And Eleanor, we hope that you come back to our community and serve at the Osseo Medical Center. So congratulations.
All right, we'll go backwards. Next student is receiving the physician scholarship. This person writes, I love growing up in a small community. It has taught me that it is not the size that defines the community, but rather connection. In Osceola, everyone knows your name, who your parents are, where you are from, and your story, which makes it difficult to find yourself feeling invisible. The love that the community sends off has made me the person I am, with a quiet toughness, support, and its values. In our town, support is something that doesn't have to be asked for, but instead it is openly given in times of need. When a family is hurting, the community is quick to lift them up, preparing meals, raising funds, and hosting fundraisers. Local business are proud sponsors of the sporting events, community events, and band concerts, not because they feel obligated, but because it is what we do in a small town. After watching adults in our community model what it should be like to be responsible and kind, show that success is only meaningful when it is shared. Living in a small town has given me opportunities that I would not have been fortunate enough to have elsewhere. Having a small community has allowed me to take on volunteer work, leadership roles, and build connections with my coaches and teachers. These actions have acted as motivators in my life because I know that working hard directly affects my community, which helped raise me. The accountability that all my roles have required has encouraged integrity and growth. One of its most important parts of living in a small town is a sense of belonging, whether it is running into your past teachers in the coffee shop or spending your Friday nights at the football games. You're always a part of something greater. These opportunities have given me resilience, confidence, and a strong sense of purpose. As I continue to Madison, a much larger community, I will carry along the traits and values I learned early on from my small town. I will work to give back to the local community groups and contribute to close-knit community groups. I love our community, not because it is perfect, but because everyone is genuine. It has always believed in me, encouraged me to grow, shaping me into who I've become. And Dr. Halverson will present the award.
Lily Macknick, would you please come up and receive this award? In the presentation of this scholarship to a remarkable young woman whose resilience, grit, and compassion have already set her apart. Despite facing challenges, she's continued to rise, showing the kind of strength and empathy that define truly great physicians. We are deeply impressed by her dedication and proud to support her pursuit towards being a doctor. Lily, on behalf of the physicians at OMC, we are presenting you with this scholarship, and we want you to know that our doors are always open. If you ever want to shadow me or my colleagues, or if you ever want to chat about some of the challenges you may face on your journey, we're happy to help. So we're proud to call you one of our own, and we look forward to all that you will accomplish. So congratulations.
evening. My name is Amy Kinney, and I'm here to present the Dwight and Thelma Kinney Education Scholarship. This scholarship bears the name of our parents, who were educators in the Osceola School District for over 35 years. Teaching wasn't a job for them, it was a way of life, and they never passed up the opportunity to share their wisdom with anyone. I believe this year's recipient has the passion to have their teaching career be a way of life. To quote from their application, "I want to be the teacher that everyone wishes for when they open the back to school letter, the teacher who will always be there for her students, no matter where they are or what they do. I want my passion to shine through to each and every one of my students so they can see that dreams are attainable." On behalf of my family, I am proud to present the 2026 Dwight and Thelma Kinney Education Scholarship to Mary Alice Batchelor.
Good evening. My name is Margaret Bader, and I'm here tonight to present the Osceola Rouser Award. The Rouser Award is given in memory of our father, Dwight Kinney, who was a music teacher here at the high school for 37 years. He is also the co-composer of our school song, the Osceola Rouser. Dad was passionate about music, and this award honors an Osceola High School senior who demonstrates the same passion and love for music that Dad so enjoyed. No one applies for this award. This award is, every senior in the music program is carefully considered when we look over the award. This year's recipient has been active in jazz band, Thursday morning group, pep band, concert band, and marching band. Plus, they are highly respected by their peers in the music program. In addition to band, they are also a valued member of the choir and their ensembles. But what really stood out to us is their involvement in the drama program, singing in musicals and performing in plays. It's easy to see that they have made music a priority in their life. So we'd like to congratulate the 2026 Dwight Kinney Osceola Rouser Award recipient, Gavin Schmidt.
Federated Co-ops of the propane manager. And Federated Co-ops prides itself on being part of the community, and investing in the youth of our community is just one way to give back. Our hope is the students of today will go on to do great things and someday invest back in their community as well. On behalf of Federated Co-ops, congratulating to Courtney and Kevin Slepta on receiving this scholarship, as well as the rest of the 2026 graduating class.
behalf of the Pat Cutler Scholarship for 2026. This is the third annual Osceola Senior Scholarship as a memorial to my late father. Each year, I send out a pleading text to friends and families to scrap together their spare change and help raise money for the cause. No big businesses donations here, just grassroots organizing, just as Dad would have liked. And a special shout out to the Osceola Braves baseball team for their first contribution this year. My dad was a statement community member of Osceola, a true Renaissance man, as many say, an assistant winemaker at Dancing Dragonfly, the Braves baseball coach back in the 90s, a crafty carpenter, musician, and for all you elders that may remember, he also owned and ran the Osceola Sports Station a handful of decades ago. A nod to Dad's life's work, our parameters each year are to select applicants that are pursuing secondary education in the trades or arts. This year, we've selected 2 artists to give a $1,200 scholarship apiece to. I'd like to welcome up Sylvie Hansen and Caitlin Temple.
The David and Gladys Rusum Scholarship is given in honor of my grandparents. They each taught for approximately 30 years in the district. My grandmother, an elementary school teacher, and the person that started the kindergarten program in Osceola in 1957. And my grandfather taught biology and senior social issues at the high school, as well as coached track, football, and basketball. My grandparents lived in Osceola for 60 years, and when they passed away in 2016, my aunt, uncle, my mother, and my father decided it would be best to honor their memory in Osceola by recognizing something they cared very deeply about, the education of its students. So on behalf of my family, it's my honor to present the David and Gladys Rusum Scholarship to Mary Alice Batchelor.
Hello, my name is Julie Hall. I had the privilege to work with Kyle, who the scholarship is for Kyle Curtis O'Neill Johnson, one-on-one for 5 years, not only in school, but also with our family. It's an honor to stand here before you today as we celebrate the life and lasting impact of Kyle, whose spirit continues to inspire so many of us. This scholarship is more than an award. It's a reflection of a young man whose courage, love, and quiet strength changed everyone who had the privilege of knowing him. Kyle lived with challenges that most of us can hardly imagine, yet he met every day with kindness and determination that reminded us that truly matters. He didn't teach through words alone, but through the way he lived, with grace, humor, and an open heart. For me and for my family, Kyle taught lessons that reached far beyond his years. He showed us compassion, not only as a feeling, but as an action, a way of showing up for each other no matter what. He showed us that what it means to love unconditionally, to see the person, not the disability. In many ways, he helped us all become better human beings. This scholarship carries his legacy forward. It honors the strength of character, the empathy, and the resilience that defined him. My hope is that each year, the recipient of this award will continue that spirit, living with the same courage, compassion, and love that Kyle shared so freely. Though Kyle is no longer with us in body, his light remains, shining through the lives he touched, the hearts he healed, and now through this scholarship that bears his name. Thank you for helping us keep his memory alive and for joining us in celebrating a life that truly made a difference. So with that, I'd like to give Kyle Curtis O'Neill Johnson Scholarship on behalf of the Johnson family to Eleanor Hay.
Good evening. I'm Chris McKenzie, and I'm here tonight representing SF Insurance Group. Tonight I get the privilege of awarding a $500 Honor Athlete Scholarship. This year's recipient is Eliana Hunin.
My name is Cindy Thorman, and I'm the District 1 Director for Cooperative, and with me is Steve Stroshane, our General Manager. We're pleased to be with you this evening to present our Community Service Scholarship to the class of 2026. Cooperative is dedicated to supporting local youth according to our cooperative principles. Since 1987, we have awarded more than 1,000 scholarships. HopeNet scholarships are based on community service and recognize students who make a difference in the lives of others. Our scholarships are for high school seniors whose parents are members of the electric cooperative. Our educational scholarships are funded with unclaimed and donated capital credits, not in our rates. This year, HopeNet will receive a total of 77 graduating seniors from all across our service area. Each will receive $2,000 to continue their education after high school. Here at Osceola, I'm pleased to present $2,000 scholarships to 20 Osceola High School students. Please hold your applause until all the 20 names are announced, and Steve will give you the scholarship, and hopefully we'll make a long line across the back here. All right. The first one is Mary Alice Batcher, Riley DeMole, Jackson DeMole, Olin Eck, Lexi Geyer, Eleanor Hagan, Riley Hall, Asher Haberneck, Adeline Junsky, Lily Macknick, Carter Ransell, Elise Pratt, Aaron Rysdom, Kevin Slechta, Courtney Slechta, Caitlin Temple, Anna Earl Ulrich, and Archer Upke. Addison Williams, one more, sorry. Addison Williams. go, I've got one more announcement. And if you want to take a picture of all the people with kids up here, you can certainly do that, but I'll try to move out of the way. We're also pleased to present our Youth Tour Award to an Osceola senior this year. Coopernet's Youth Tour delegate will represent our co-op and community in Washington, D.C. in June, where he will join the high school students from across the country to learn about cooperatives and the Rural Electric Program. He'll also learn about U.S. history and government. Youth Tour delegates will also tour Capitol Hill and meet with congressional leaders. Congratulations to Coopernet's 2026 Youth Tour delegate, Archer Upkeep.
Brown. I'm the scholarship coordinator here at Osceola High School. I am here with Judy and Lynn from the Scandia Marine Lions. The Scandia Marine Lions raise funds throughout the year by hosting breakfasts, selling t-shirts, and other events in their community. The funds support scholarships to local seniors. The Scandia Marine Lions live by the motto, "We serve." And they have selected a student who fits this motto through her commitment to helping students with their homework and building their confidence at the same time. This scholarship is presented to Johanna Bangsel.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be with you this evening presenting a scholarship to a young person pursuing a career in education. It's a real inspiration for me every year when I read the application essays and hear the thoughts of our graduating seniors. And I get to capture a glimpse of what's on their minds and in their hearts as they wrap up their time with us here in Osceola. As I was reading this year's entries, I was reminded of a phrase from the movie Avatar. You were 1 year old when it came out probably. Sawubona. Sawubona is said to be a Zulu greeting from South Africa that translates literally into, I see you. More than a simple hello, it means recognizing an individual's worth, dignity, and very existence. It implies that by seeing someone, you bring them into existence. It's often used to promote recognition, empathy, and community. And it's used to foster deep connection and encouraging people to look beyond themselves and to acknowledge others. So how profound is it that this year's recipient spoke to this exact concept in their essay? They've been told from a young age, you always notice the littlest things. They believe that everyone deserves to be seen and heard. They have expressed appreciation for those Osceola educators who in particular showed their desire to be there in the classroom every day, making eye contact, connecting with learners, and creating environments where students feel seen, supported, and capable. And they noted that excellence can take many different forms. and it's found in the small, consistent actions that make a difference. To that end, this graduate has acted, holding numerous leadership positions during their time at OHS, including serving as captain for their sport and as an officer for their club. It's also been said that she leads with integrity, confidence, and a genuine desire to serve others, and that she leads with both kindness and purpose. I believe this prospective educator has it right if she can see her future students with the integrity, connection, and support that she's received here in Osceola. She's on her way to a very bright future, indeed. At this time, I'm pleased to present the Dr. Peggy Weber Education Scholarship to Mary Alice Batchelor.
I am Rob Bullard, representing the Osceola Lions Club. Our motto is "We serve." We're an international organization. The Lions support many school programs, scholarships, academic decathlon, Badger Boy State, ice fishing team, shooting sports team, Osceola Ambassadors, elementary reading program, and the Osceola Hall of Fame, to name a few. We proudly present our two $1,000 scholarships to Izzy Newman, who will attend UM Duluth, and to Waylon Cole, who will attend St. Cloud Tech. Congratulations to two very good students.
And I'm here tonight representing Standing Cedars Community Land Conservancy. We are a local land trust that protects natural spaces, including 4 properties that have public hiking trails just south of town. I hope that you have had the opportunity to hike on some of the beautiful trails. Tonight we are proud to award 2 $500 scholarships to students who during their high school years have been actively involved in ecology and conservation activities. And we salute their future plans to continue this work. Today's graduates are tomorrow's stewards of the planet. Congratulations to Aaron Rysdam and Casey Williamson. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Michaela Elwood, and I am proud to represent the Osceola FFA alumni and supporters, meaning you have to be either an alumni of the FFA or any FFA, it doesn't have to be Osceola, or just any general community support. We welcome all those who would like to support our current FFA members. And I'm proud to present 2 $500 scholarships to 2 members who have done an awesome job contributing to the FFA throughout their years. Congratulations to Blake Johnson and Mary Alice Batchelor.
My name is Catherine Megan, and I am here to present scholarships on behalf of the Safe for Health Foundation and the volunteer partners. Each year, we are proud to support students in our service area who are pursuing advanced education and healthcare. In the coming year, Safe for Health is planning to award more than $50,000 to both new and returning scholarship recipients. We make this investment because we believe the future of health in healthcare, and we believe in the students who will one day serve this community. To all the remarkable students who have applied this year, thank you, and to the entire class of 2026, wish you the very best in your next steps. I have 4 scholarships to present this evening. 2 in the amount of $1,000 each for the St. Croix Foundation scholarships. They're awarded to Riley Hall and Archer Upkeep. Volunteer Partner Scholarship in the amount of $500. This is awarded to Lily Magnet. And then we have for the St. Croix Health Volunteer Partners, the Dallenbach Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Elietta Eugene.
Good evening. I'm Chuck Sabota and a member of First Vision Cushing. Our congregation gives $250 scholarships to youth members pursuing education beyond high school. Our recipient from Osceola High School is a student who has been active in our youth program at church with involvement in our Sunday school, youth groups, and community service projects such as roadside cleanup and welding repair projects around the church. This student is heading to University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point with studying of wildlife management, a great field for a young man who loves to hunt, fish, and be outdoors. Please help me congratulate Casey Williamson as First and I'm proud to say I'm Casey's grandpa.
Hello, my name is Olivia Wright, and tonight I am going to present the Doug Wright Scholarship Award. There are 2 special candidates receiving this award this year. These 2 were chosen because of their commitment to academics and athletics. One thing that my dad was known for was truly believing that hard work pays off. He had so much support and love for Osceola athletics and would be proud of these 2 recipients with their dedication and effort. The first recipient receiving this award is a 3-sport athlete who excelled in academics. They pushed through hard times in their life and never gave up on what they wanted to pursue. a characteristic my dad shared and valued. The first recipient to receive this award is Courtney Selecta. The second recipient receiving this award is an athlete who excelled in academics. They share many of the same values that my dad did, like caring for others, hard work, dedication, leadership, compassion, and overall, being a kind human. The second recipient to receive this award is Kendra Rowe.
Hello, my name is Colonel Retired Tim Sheridan. I am the Admissions Liaison Officer for the Wisconsin 7th Congressional District, West Point. The mission of West Point is simple and clear: to build, educate, train, and inspire the Corps cadets to be commissioned leaders of character committed to the Army values and ready for a lifetime of service to the Army, to the nation. Those who are accepted to attend West Point will spend 4 exceptional, challenging years at a beautiful, historic, and demanding place that is unquestionably the world's premier leadership institution. A place that has produced such famous leaders as Dwight Eisenhower, Douglas MacArthur, Ulysses S. Grant, Robert E. Lee, George Patton, and former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. Currently, over 4,400 cadets from throughout the United States, Guam, Puerto Rico, and 25 foreign nations attend West Point. In addition to leadership, West Point is among the nation's top academic and leadership institutions. It offers 37 academic majors, both in the sciences and humanities, and has produced more Rhodes Scholars than any other college or university in the country except Harvard, Yale, and Princeton. Recently, Forbes magazine ranked West Point #1 in the nation among all public and private colleges and universities. Yes, even ahead of the Ivy League and all other service academies. In addition to the challenging academic program, West Point cadets also undergo rigorous and mandatory physical training, leadership development, and moral and ethical training to develop within those attributes essential to become a commissioned leader of character. As an active duty Army officer serving our soldiers, our nation, and our Army. With such emphasis placed on academic leadership, character, and physical development for every cadet, there's no doubt why West Point has frequently been described as the most robust and challenging collegiate learning institution in our country. This year, over 14,000 students opened admissions files thinking that they had prepared themselves for the rigors of the long gray line. Only about 4,000 discovered they actually have qualified academically, physically, medically, and receive a nomination. And of that number, this year only 1,200 actually received an offer letter. One that Osceola's own has joined this selected group and will become a member of the Long Gray Line. River Johnson, could you step forward? Upon graduation from West Point, River will become a member of the noblest profession in the world, an active duty officer in the United States Army. As an officer, he will be entrusted with the responsibility of leading your sons and daughters around the world, wherever duty calls. In these trying and uncertain times, it is important that we all realize the magnitude of this responsibility. And River has proven to date that he has what it takes to succeed not only at West Point, but in today's Army. I am confident that River will do a great job at West Point. River is an example of what can be possible for every student in every classroom throughout Wisconsin. And in saying this and acknowledging River's exceptional accomplishments, I would be remiss if I did not also take a brief moment to recognize those who helped guide River. His parents, Chad and Caroline Johnson, and of course his grandmother, As human beings, we are all a product of our own environments, in the home, in the school, in the local community. Excellence does not happen by chance or luck. To put this appointment presentation into terms we can all wrap our heads around, let me explain that River, by attending West Point, receives a full 4-year college scholarship, including room and board, valued in excess of $350,000, and upon graduation, a guaranteed profession. So on behalf of the President of the United States, Congressman Tom Tiffany, and the Superintendent of the United States Military Academy, it gives me great pleasure to present River Johnson with his appointment to the West Point class of 2030.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Roger Cameron. I'm the current president of the Dresser Lions Club. Lions Club International is the world's largest service organization. There are 1.4 million Lions serving communities in 200 countries and geographic areas. Community service can range from small acts of kindness to large-scale disaster relief. To encourage community service amongst our youth, the Dresser Lions Club awards 2 scholarships at both the St. Croix and Osceola schools. It is my pleasure this evening to present Julia Bottleson and Eleanor Hagen with these scholarships.
I'm Michelle Ritten, I'm one of the school counselors. The Naval Reserve Officer Training Corps NROTC Scholarship is a competitive scholarship that provides full college tuition to students who want to become a commissioned officer in the United States Navy or Marine Corps. I am proud to present this scholarship to Tristan Bell.
Hey everybody, I'm Mitchell Eichenberger, General Manager of Ventec, and I'm here to present Kevin Schletta with a scholarship for engineering.
with FNC Bank in Dresser. FNC Bank is proud to be a 100-year-old family-owned community bank. We believe that investing in education is crucial for the development of our community. In support of this commitment to academic excellence and giving back to the community, we've established a scholarship program honoring outstanding senior students dedicated to academic achievement and participation in community service organizations. With that said, I'm very happy to be able to present this year's two $1,000 scholarships to Jovi Meyer and Jaylee Meyer.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Claire Patterson, and I am back to present tonight the Roger and Doreen Martell Memorial Scholarship. And I am chosen because I was a teacher here for 4 years. So I get the honor of presenting this scholarship. And every year I get to read the scholarship applications and I get to reflect on two things. One, how much growth all of these kids that I had in the past have grown. Just reading their scholarship applications and seeing all the things that they reflect on and the moments in their lives that made them who they are is special to be able to read. And the other thing I get to reflect on is the values that my grandma and grandpa instilled in me and my family. And every year, different things stand out. And this year, some of the things that stood out to me was, one, the importance of community. All of the applicants talked about the importance that this community in particular had on them, and especially the fact that it's a small town, which is always good and bad because everybody knows everything. But that means when good things happen, you have people there to celebrate with you, and when bad things happen, you have people who know there to support you. And lastly, is that your attitude towards things is everything. When something happens, you can have a positive attitude or you can have a negative attitude, and you make every situation either good or bad depending on how you take it. So I'm proud to present this year's scholarships for $925 to two very deserving individuals. I'm going to talk about you when you're up here. Congratulations to Lily Macknick and Ada Careful. Here for a couple minutes. So I just like to kind of represent a few things and highlight a few things that they talked about. So I taught both of these girls for 4 years, and Lily talked in her essay about the importance of community, and she said, I work silently behind the scenes and visibly in front of a large group to always work towards achieving my goals. I'm never afraid to stand up for the things that I believe are right and use that to fuel my passion for the things that I love to do and commit to supporting. And like I said, I've known Lily for 4 years now, and I would say passion and achieving her goals are definitely two things that come to mind. Ever since I met her as a freshman, she told me that she wants to become a doctor. And everything she's done in school, activities, and out of school has been to help her achieve that goal. So Lily, on behalf of my family, I'm excited for you to continue that path, and I'm happy to help you on that way. And Ada wrote, through community service, I've learned to be more empathetic and understanding of everyone's situations, remembering that I don't know what's going on at home. We as a community need to all take a small piece of the weight to help one another. And I've also known Ada for 4 years, and I'm not surprised that the first line of her essay was one of the first things people notice in an interaction is a smile. Because every time you see Ada, you'll see her with a smile on her face. No matter what she's telling you, what story, even if it's a really bad golf hole, which I may have heard about, she still has a smile on her face. So Ada, I hope you never forget your kind and caring heart and to smile. And NDSU is lucky to have you as part of their community.
Good evening. My name is Pete Cameron, and I'm here tonight to award for the first time the Beer Brower Scholarship. I want to say a little bit about how we got here. Chet Beerbrower and I started school here in August. It'll be 7 years ago. And Chet and his wife Kathy now live out in Fallbrook, California, which is a little ways from San Diego. Last March, I was out visiting Chet and Kathy, and Chet was grilling dinner out at their outdoor kitchen, and in fact, he was grilling sweet potatoes and swordfish. Sometimes I'll forget a conversation, but I never forget food. And you know what Chet was talking about? He was trying to set up a scholarship. Kathy has a scholarship out there, and Chet was trying to set one up, and things just weren't falling into place. And so I said, "Gee, Chet, if you want to set up a scholarship, I got a great spot for you to set one up." And that was kind of the end of the conversation. A couple months later, he called me and said, "Kathy and I decided that's what we want to do, set up a scholarship in Osceola." So I got him in touch with Dr. Stiles, and they got the thing moving, and so now here we are with the Beer Brower Scholarship. I want to spend a little time, especially this first time, letting you know a little bit about Chet and Kathy. Chet lived on Kathy is originally from California, but Chet lived on a farm out on the county line just west of Highway 35. And he was number 7 of 9 children. And our freshman year in high school, Chet's father passed away. So things fell on to his mom, who was a small woman of stature, but big in what she expected her children to do. And during this time, it wasn't unusual for a lot of small farmers to hire someone from the high school to help with chores and so on. And Chet happened to get a job for someone out on Church Pine Lake. His name was Curtis Balson. And Kurt later moved into town, owned a furniture store downtown, and actually was mayor of Osceola for a while. And Chet credits him with some of the business sense that Chet had. And Curtis also helped Chet make sure that he was able to go to school. Now back in the early 60s, there weren't student loans, weren't a lot of scholarships around, things were a little different. And so you pretty much had to pay your own way. And so Chet always gave Kurt credit for helping him along the way. So Chet started in 1960 down at River Falls. Attended River Falls for a couple of years. It was during the Vietnam era. He went to University of Minnesota for 1 year. Then his number came up, so he was drafted. Spent 2 years in the Army. When he came back, finished out his degree in River Falls, and had a major in chemistry and a minor in math. And he went to work for 3M, spent his whole career at 3M. Had a lot of different projects. His main project was stain-resistant carpeting. That sounds exciting, but that was his main thing for about 20 years. And he said his favorite time at 3M was the last few years because he spent most of his time reading patents. Now, he and I were not alike at all because he's interested in reading patents, and I don't even read instructions. And so he spent his whole career there. In 1971, he married a girl that happened to be born in California, but moved to the Twin Cities after that, and moved back to California, graduated from high school in the San Francisco area, but moved back to Minnesota to go to St. Catherine's for college. And she graduated with a degree in math. Spent her whole career at IBM. So I never expected when we talked that day in March about a scholarship that we would be at this point. They set the scholarship up with kind of a built-in inflation. The scholarship will go to one or two students depending on the criteria that's met, the criteria that they set forth. The amount of the scholarship is going to be the same as what 1 year in River Falls costs, room, board, tuition. This year, that's about $20,000. So this year, we have 2 scholarships to hand out, each for $10,000. So the first Bierbauer Scholarship is going to go to Jason Swanson. Jason, I believe, is going to go into electrical engineering at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Our scholarship is going to go to Keegan Archibald.
Congrats, class of 2026. I'm Amy Krenz. I'm a business teacher and a school work coordinator here at OHS. Tonight, I will be presenting awards to students that have taken the opportunity to gain valuable work experiences in different work environments. The Career Academy program utilizes community connections and employment opportunities through project-based learning. These experiences allow students to enhance their learning about a chosen career area. CAP students have taken the initiative to discover more about their career path, develop their leadership skills, and find out more about themselves. In recognition of their efforts at school, in the community, and in workplace, the following students have earned the Wisconsin Skills Standard for Leadership. Please come up when I call your name. There's 18 of them, so we'll hold applause until they're all up. Maria's Bachelor. Ethan Davis. Dawson Eckerman. Lexi Geyer. Eleanor Hagan, Riley Hall, Asher Hadrick, Lily Macknick, Carter Lorenzo, Seth Marty, Logan Meyer, Courtney Slechta, Kevin Slechta, Eliana Udine, Anna Ulrich, Archer Upke, Casey Williamson, Kendra Wright. Congrats to this year's CAPS participants. Wisconsin's Youth Apprenticeship Program is a statewide school-to-work initiative. It's designed for high school students who want to earn and learn on the job in an occupational area. This program combines academic and technical instruction with mentored on-the-job learning. Please come up when I call your name. The following students have completed the state youth apprenticeship checklist for agriculture, food, and natural resource. Year 1 certificate, Seth Marty. Year 2 certificate, Blake Johnson. Have completed the youth apprenticeship checklist for health science. Year 1 certificate, Isabella Anderson. Year 1 certificate, Ruby Demling. Year 1 certificate, Taylor Stafford. Students completed the state youth apprenticeship checklist for transportation and distribution. Year 1 certificate, Logan Meyer. Providing scholarships for students interested in pursuing a career in education is a fantastic way to support the next generation of educators. It's inspiring to see how the Osceola High School staff comes together each year with a passion and a commitment to make a difference in the lives of students. I'm sure the recipient of this scholarship will be deeply grateful for the sport as they embark on their journey to become an educator. Our recipient this year wrote a little bit about becoming an excellent educator, so I'm going to share a few words. Excellence can take on different forms. Sometimes it's like earning an A or promotion, but other times it can be found with small, consistent actions that make a difference. When I pause around and look around, I often notice excellence in my teachers. I think about how they dreamed of that moment, standing in a room full of students, doing what they love most. When I think of excellent teachers, I think about the small, passion, and consistent actions that it takes to make a difference. It is our honor, on behalf of the OHS staff, to give Mary Alice Bachelor of Business Scholarship. Western Gulf Foundation is proud to announce the recipients of the Women's Western Gulf Foundation Scholarship, including a student from our 2026 graduating class. The Women's Western Gulf Foundation Scholarship is valued at $20,000 and is awarded based on excellent academics, demonstrated financial need, outstanding character, and participation in the game of golf. This year's recipient is Lily Macknick.
I have the honor of presenting the Merit Liberal Arts Scholarship on behalf of his dad, Jim, who unfortunately cannot be here tonight. The Merit Liberal Arts Scholarship honors the memory of Merritt, Jim's son, a talented young artist whose life was unfortunately cut short at just the age of 14. Tonight, we recognize a student whose talent and dedication reflect that same passion and continuing the artistic journey that Merritt was unable to complete. I'm honored to present the Merit to Grow Arts Scholarship to Sylvie Hansen. Osceola Post 221 American Legion would like to award 3 scholarships to seniors who have worked hard in school and outside of school, recognizing students who have gone above and beyond expectations. This year's recipients are Olin Eck, Aiden Spiegel, and Vivian Matter. Scholarship to provide students pursuing a degree in the field of related to natural resources, conservation, or environment. Bob Moberg and Stuart Nelson have a passion for the outdoors, and Star Prairie Fish and Game is committed to protecting, preserving, and improving wildlife habitat and creating opportunities for others to experience outdoor activities. The recipients were chosen because they intend to pursue a degree in a field that supports the Star Prairie Fish and Game values and show a passion for the outdoors, just like Bob and Stuart did. Tonight's recipients are Casey Williamson and Asher Hepburn.
proud fixture in the Osceola community since 1933. They are dedicated to promoting responsible outdoor recreation and environmental stewardship. They would like to reward a scholarship to a senior who exhibits a commitment and passion to the wildlife and outdoors. This year's recipient is Jaylee Meyer. On February 3rd, 1991, a tragic mid-air plane collision took the life of Osceola's John B. Quist. To establish a permanent memorial in his honor, John's classmates and family members and friends have founded the John B. Quist Memorial Fund. This scholarship is designed to help provide the opportunity for an OHS senior to achieve a lifelong dream. This year's recipients of the John Quist Memorial Scholarship are Colton Everson and Kaylee Hall. By his family in memory of the following his passing. It was created to support students pursuing careers in agriculture. This year's recipient is Aaron Rysdam.
Congratulations to the class of 2026. This evening I will be presenting a couple of scholarships. First up is the Amory Farmers Union Cooperative. Amory Farmers Union Cooperative created the scholarship to support students pursuing higher education. They would like to recognize a student for their involvement in local agriculture and community activities. This year's recipient is Izzy Newman. Hazelton Betty Ford Foundation sponsors a scholarship for a student pursuing a degree in medical, healthcare, or human social services related program. This year they have chosen Lexi Geyer as a recipient. Leroy Schwann was a great artist. One of his specialties was ink drawings of buildings in Polk County. The family of Leroy would like to present a scholarship on behalf of their father to a student pursuing a degree in art. This year's art scholarship goes to Caitlin Temple. Bertha Green was very active in the Osceola community. She was 98 when she passed away. Her daughter Bessie was a business teacher and set up 3 scholarships in memory of her mom. She was very active in the community and at Osceola High School. The three recipients of the Bertha Green Memorial Scholarship are Ethan Davis, Archer Udkeep, and Addison Williams. Wayne Gustafson was an Osceola school principal and then a superintendent in the 50s. After he passed away, his family set up this scholarship in his memory. This year's recipient of the Wayne Gustafson Memorial Scholarship is Keegan Archibald.
Donovan Rasmussen was a proud alumni of the University of Wisconsin River Falls. Years after he graduated, he set up a scholarship for an Osceola student who plans on attending the University of Wisconsin River Falls. We are proud to present the scholarship to Kaylee Hall. Beekeepers Association created a scholarship to support a student going in post-secondary education field in the areas of agriculture, biology, natural resources, or environmental science. They take special notice in how students' studies may address pollinator-friendly habitats in agriculture and homeowner settings. This year's recipient is Aaron Rysdale. Foundation is an independent philanthropic organization committed to enhancing the quality of life in the Wisconsin communities it serves. The founders of the Phillips Plastic Corporation established the Anne Marie Foundation in 1974. The Anne Marie Foundation would like to provide a scholarship to a graduating senior who has proven academic achievement, demonstrated leadership qualities, and has invested their time in volunteer efforts. This year's Anne Marie Foundation Scholarship recipients are Johanna Basil and Ray Schultz. Was an Osceola graduate whose dream was to become a teacher. He achieved that dream and taught a few years before his unfortunate death in a boating accident. His parents have set up this scholarship for a student who is going into the field of education. This year's recipient of the Carl Ludwigson Memorial Scholarship is Mary Alice Bachelor. Friends hosts a golfing tournament each year in honor of his memory. The money raised from this tournament is used to fund a scholarship for a graduating Osceola High School student. This year's recipient of the Friends of Carl Ludwigson Scholarship is Carter Brensel.
Northwire Incorporated is located in Osceola Industrial Park. They are a manufacturer of custom cables. Each year they provide a scholarship to an OHS senior or seniors. This year they have chosen three recipients: Keegan Brain, Mitchell Stragey, and Ethan Davis. Technical Scholarship. Boyd, along with his wife Ginger, have created a Boyd Dodge Technical Scholarship to support students entering a technical college or a trade program. This year they have selected Colton Everson as the recipient. Engineering Scholarship. Engineers Foundation of Wisconsin established a Terry Nee Engineering Scholarship to encourage and increase interest in traditional engineering disciplines, as well as emerging engineering and technology fields that will improve humanity's long-term sustainability and well-being. This year's recipient of the Engineering Scholarship is Archer Utke. Red Cross Scholarship. The National Honor Society is a group of students that are held to a high standard of leadership, service, and character here at Osceola High School. Each year this group hosts 2 blood drives to offer life-saving to help those in need. Our efforts are rewarded with an academic scholarship donated by the American Red Cross. The NHS advisors would like to present the scholarship to Riley Hall and Kendra Wright. Midwest One Bank Honor Athlete. Every year, Midwest One Bank sponsors one of our scholar athletes. This year's male recipient is Hunter Bradway. Mr. Hunt.
If I can get our signers up, please, come on up and find your spot. While tonight's signers go up, I want to recognize one that will not be signing tonight because you already signed. I'd like to recognize Eliab Dean, who has signed a letter of intent to be attending Duke University, sorry, I say it wrong every time. Duke University on a track scholarship. Go ahead and stand up. Would you give a quick round of applause? All right, we've reached the final part of our senior recognition program where we celebrate a group of student athletes who have committed to continuing their athletic careers at the collegiate level. Our first student athlete being recognized tonight is Waylon Cole. Waylon's been a dedicated presence on the diamond, and tonight we celebrate his commitment to continue his academic and athletic career at the next level. He will be heading to St. Cloud Technical and Community College to play baseball for the Cyclones while majoring in electrical construction technology. Please join me in congratulating Waylon as he signs his letter of intent. Next, we're proud to recognize Jack DeMoe. Jack has been a standout performer on the track, and he will be taking his speed and talent to the University of Lacrosse to join their prestigious track and field program. He will be majoring in exercise science while he's there. Please join me in congratulating Jack as he signs his letter of intent to become an Eagle. Next, we have Eleanor Hagan. Eleanor will be continuing her track and field career, staying in the Twin Cities to compete for St. Kate's University in St. Paul. She'll be majoring in occupational therapy while she's there. We look forward to seeing all she achieves as a Wildcat. Please join me in congratulating Eleanor as she signs her letter of intent. Anna Ulrich continues the track tradition and will be continuing her track and field career as she heads to the University of Minnesota Mankato. While competing for the Mavericks, she plans to major in speech and language pathology. Please join me in congratulating Anna as she signs her letter of intent. Finally, we have Addison Simons. Addison will be taking her talents out east. She gets the longest distance award to Montclair State University in New Jersey. She'll be competing on the volleyball court for the Redhawks while pursuing a major in psychology. Please join me in congratulating Addison as she signs her letter. It's an incredible achievement to balance the demands of both being a student and an athlete, and we're so proud of the character and hard work these seniors have shown throughout their time here at OHS. They may wear different jerseys next year, but rest assured they'll always be chieftains. Please join me in one final round of applause for all of our signees. At this time, I'd like to welcome Mr. Newton back to the stage for a few final closing remarks.
Before we finish tonight, what a great night here to celebrate our students here. A great night for our community. Cannot thank enough Ms. Nicole Brown here for in the backside organizing all of this, working with the people, putting together this great program tonight. So please a round of applause for Nicole Brown. concludes our scholarship night. Congratulations to all of our scholarship recipients. And a sincere thank you to the individuals, families, and organizations whose support made these scholarship opportunities possible. Thank you, and have a great night.